For a long time, Bosch Iron Golem was a colorless commander, which means you could not activate his ability. But then they expanded identity to also include activation costs, so he became red.
Good old 5 color gens. I miss those drafts. All right. So we're keeping this.
Yeah, I think we can.
Uh-huh.
Top? No! Okay, we have another dork, so I feel good about this.
Mm-hmm. Not revealing the cradle yet.
So do we level up an explorer here, or do we level up and
Level
harbor
up.
elf here?
We do both.
You're just hoping to hit the land?
No, I have Gaia's Cradle.
You also hit the forest, which you could just play. Okay.
What if I controlled Gaia's Cradle, though? So he's going to use top. Cool. Good for him.
Here comes the top. Top doesn't mean we lose. Top means our opponent gets to waste a lot of time. Also, it means our opponent is going to draw very well, but that's okay. We have a Garruk.
True. We have a better Kamigawa artifact.
Ha. Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
So we can just play Garruk, right?
How about this?
You can also play GT Equip. Attack.
Can I do both?
Oh, GT Equip is 4, right?
Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah, Guy's Cradle gives you 2. Then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Which is a little bit short of...
Nope. We
Oh, right. Garruk gets you a beast.
We in it.
Alright, this doesn't let you attack, but it gets you a GT beast, and then suddenly we're off to the races.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what if I just do both?
You can also use GT to draw 5 cards.
7. Which I'm going to
Well,
do, by the way.
if you wanted
I'm
to.
doing it for 7. If my opponent doesn't kill the beast, I'm doing it for 7. This needs to be like Phyrexian Obliterator, and even then I probably don't give a crap.
I don't really think it's a combo. I think it's a interaction. Turn 3 Garruk, also beast equip.
This is turn 3!
Christ.
What the
We just produced 9 mana.
Beautiful.
We could have cast Sunder.
Black Suns for 2?
Not quite good enough. Still pretty good though. Also,
I'm attacking and drawing 5 cards. And I'll just figure out what I'm doing after that.
yeah.
I'm willing to use it. Look, I'm willing to use an Umezawa's Jeet counter to say, remove, draw 2 cards. That's basically what I'm saying here. Alright.
Okay.
So these are free.
Yeah, those are free. We can also play.
Cultivate or Worn Power Stone. I can't do both.
Can't do those. I think Power Stone ramps you more, but Cultivate thins your deck. Man, if only that was Thran Dynamo.
By the way, I'm going to use Sundering Titan to blow up this swamp.
Jeez. Okay, top. Ah, after 10,000 years, free.
Mm. Do we even
Play
need to ramp
Omnath?
more?
Jeez, I don't think we would play Omnath. Maybe we would.
Consider it. Alright. Put a beast into play.
Just attempt to cast Sundering Titan.
I'll just have a couple permanents for that, I suppose. I'm Sundering Tightening for his Underworld connections.
Yeah.
Also because Kozilek's the secondary reload here.
Now watch him tap it in response to draw a card. Oh, he probably top first, then do it.
Yes. Okay. See,
Okay.
this only involves showing him Sundering Titan. Obviously, he knows our deck does more than this. This is turn 5, by the way, for some ungodly reason. What the hell's even real?
Let's shape it back.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
care.
that again. Okay. Uh,
We in it.
we destroyed that pan. We destroyed that perhaps human. I wonder if he's mono black.
I would assume so.
Is he going to kill us with corrupt?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Opponent had strong cards that he played. Top, Underworld connections. You know,
That was it.
Black
You only
Sun.
played- Oh, Black Suns too. Yeah.
But none of those were like Thoughtseize, him, Sinkhole, Sinkhole, Sinkhole.
Ah,
Keep this turn 3 Precursor Golem with a Gaia's Cradle in my hand.
do we just play that or do we explore? Actually, yeah, this is the green machine. We're the big mean green mean machine.
Alright, Ulamog on the top of deck.
We eat our vegetables.
So here's a cool thing. Play a land off the top of my deck.
Ah, something is happening.
And then we go ahead and play another land off the top, off of here. And I'm going to attack. So next turn, I have a really cool play. I can't make it now, but I can make it next turn. Phyrexian Obliterator is real.
Okay.
So here's my play, and it's probably good enough.
Right, you have to. Arbor Elf is stupid.
Yep. So we do this, and then we get some golems, cool. Then, oh look, this taps for how much? Alright, cool, we get some Garrick.
Garrick is a pretty good way to deal with Obliterator. Just having things to.
I don't even care.
Kill.
I'm playing Ulamog next turn to kill it. I'm just taking the hit. Black Suns for 3.
Black Suns for 3 would be actually the worst, because I would lose this Garrick.
No, I could trump with Corsair Crucifix and keep him around.
Well, then we wouldn't be able to.
I would still do
I
that.
don't-
So this is coming at Garrick, so I'm going to accept the loss. Because I don't want to lose too many permanents.
Right.
So Garrick will get owned here.
He was just a beast.
Well, Garrick was a Black
a beast
Suns for
that
3. He did have the Black Suns for 3. Alright. So land off the top. So this but this thing's a 2/2 now, so
Right.
much less of a threat.
How much mana can we produce next turn? One, two,
A
three,
lot.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can just cast Ulamog anyways.
Nope, I should play the land off the top of my deck. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, I just cast Ulamog off the top of my deck.
Do we kill Obliterator or do we kill Phyrexian Arena?
Obliterator. Because here's the thing. A lot of trouble attacking through Phyrexian Obliterator.
Right, with Ulamog.
Yeah, little bit of trouble there. You can draw all the cards you
Sec.
want.
He gets Annihilator 4, we get Annihilator 10.
Yeah, I think we lose that trade, actually. I made a
Sundering,
misplay, but I don't care.
Sundering Titan looking the weakest here it's ever looked.
It still is a permanent. Yeah. Who
Okay.
cares? We control Ulamog.
He had no answer. Our opponent had problems playing cards. Like, he had strong cards, all the things he played. He seemed extremely good at drawing cards, but he never did anything with them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome to the Green Machine.
We're the Vegemite sandwich.
Speedrun. 11
Yeah.
minutes.
You have to wait for Dylan Star and Tank lights you up to finish up. No, we're never going to actually activate
No
Annihilator.
way. Opponents just concede to Eldrazi's unless they're white. In which case they have... I want to say there's about a half dozen cards in white that deal with Ulamog flat, like Swords Path, O-Ring, that
Banishing
sort of thing.
Light.
Yeah, Banishing
Journey,
Light,
Beat
Council's,
Counters,
Council.
Council's Judgment, White Cryptide sort of does, depending on how you cast it. Like, if you show and tell the Eldrazi, then
Even
it might-
Banisher Priest, if that's in here, or F,
Oh man, Present Arc, if only Clonny Hydra was in the cube. I
Parallax
would love
Wave,
that.
Oust even is time buying. Let me tell you about getting your Eldrazi's ousted. You usually don't care. I used to play a control deck in Standard that was blue. It was a blue-white control deck that played 2 Ulamog, 2 Kozilek as its win con. And you would just play it. We did not get Channel, sadly, because Channel is not in this cube. I really wish we did, because...
Pay 15 life.
Yeah. But I wish. I'm really glad about this deck. Mike, have you made it to the arena again? I have to ask. The arena. But yeah. Well, we get Channel next week when that cube turns on.
How stupid of a deck could you make with like Channel and like Fast Bond and stupid bullshit like that? I don't know what could you do with Fast Bond and cubes.
Yeah, yes, the Holiday Power Cube is happening. Fast Bond in cubes. Oracle of Moldiah. Oracle of Moldiah combined with like a Fast Bond. I don't even care.
Or like,
what if I played every land on the top of my deck?
Or like strip mine plus Crucible World, just like a drone one. Just go just chew through your lands. No, I eat them. I devour them. 1 mana plays forever.
So, did you know Gaia's Cradle's unreasonable?
Yeah, did you know Rofilos is unreasonable? You know we have 2 of those in our deck.
Yeah. He turned back on the... This is the list for those that have either just joined or for reference.
So, after streams happened, I went back and defeated Dracula.
Oh,
Mr. Grantanasty.
Okay. I did not because it is my way to get to the final level there and then get just owned by like the 2 pillar heads on the way to Dracula and that's it. Try 160, and by try 160, like try... I think Gaia's Cradle's 200. I'm just gonna flat say that with no backing that up.
$25.
I'm sure somebody... $25. Yes. It is $25. Guy's
Well,
Cradle.
speaking of which, somebody bought. Okay, my Painlands still for sale.
Hmm.
Somebody bought times two Nether Trader.
What for? What the? What?
I
What?
don't know why. I put them up just because it was free to, and like I have them.
Uh-huh.
But somebody paid money dollars for Nether Trader times two, and you know what? I'm
Hmm.
happy forever did it because I like that card a lot, but
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. This is. Yeah.
It's one of those fair cards from Urza's block, along with Memory Jar.
And Academy. Well, this was a cycle.
Hmm.
There's Gaia's Cradle. There's Sarah's Sanctum. There's Tolarian Academy. Black and red kind of got owned in that cycle.
As they tend to.
Red usually. Black actually tends to come out of cycles looking pretty good. Kakusho, Slaughter
Ah,
Pact,
Yakusho and Slaughter Pack, but then it also gets
Profane
things like
Command. Profane
uh,
Command, I still put at number two.
Franny is probably the second best. Yeah. Yeah.
Like in cycles, black usually ends up like not last. You're not red. We're not talking incendiary command here. It's not.
Well, Black tends to like
Yep, Phyrexian Tower and Shivan Gorge.
Black tends to like say destroy target things on them, and that's always good.
Hmm.
When is killing something great? Always, usually. The most expensive land in Magic? Hmm.
I'm gonna go with Alpha Underground Sea, and somebody can probably like find something higher than that if they want to
Or
try.
either Underground Sea or like Tundra.
Tabernacle is probably close there.
Yeah, Tabernacle is a good one.
I don't actually know what the prices on either of those cards are. Bizarre.
Library?
I don't think Library is as expensive as.
Oh, probably not.
I think it's expensive. Obviously, it's basically a Power 9 card. I guess I don't know prices of vintage cards. Tabernacle is only 700.
Ah,
Heh. Okay, Beta C is over that. Yeah. Heh. Did you know Underground C is like the best tool?
why is that?
Because blue and black are pretty. Yeah, Tabernacle easily is the most if you don't count like duels, and that's true. Um, Blue and black have historically been an extremely powerful combination, and when we're talking vintage, blue and black are basically the combination.
Uh,
We're talking a format where most of your restricted cards are either those two colors.
Still
One.
waiting.
So, do you think we're going to run into the other guy on ramp? Because the other guy on ramp has to exist. Emma Cruel never came around.
Well, I don't know if they have to exist or not
Well, they
because
have to be here in the 8th.
what? Okay, it has to be here. But what ramp piece did we leave behind? Lanimore elves, Findhorn elves.
I think there's enough. Rampant growth, there's enough, but he's probably paired with a second color. They're talking about technically actual dollars. I mean, you don't
Uh,
see those cards changing hands very much.
because they're really old and expensive and like super collector
Like
items.
they
So.
do, but yeah. I mean, Tabernacle's a card, and it's a pretty damn. Oh, the Finks, the Thragtusk. Like somebody has.
Yeah,
I think somebody's in
I,
green X. How about
someone
that?
is definitely in green, but I don't think they're in ramp because we took almost every ramp
What if they're in
piece.
green white with the Wake?
That was the one we didn't pick. Yeah.
Like they could have a couple pieces of ramp and then just be using the Wake. That's real. Yeah. Gem Bazaar is an old standby of Chandelar. Hell yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it has a unique sound when you tap it for mana in Chandelar. I don't think I've shown that off yet.
Have you shown off the unique sound the Goblin Polka Band makes?
No, I've not.
It's amazing. They play something that resembles, but not quite. Yeah, Caracas is pretty high. That's good. I
Yeah.
like this a lot.
Yeah, we haven't got. I haven't done Chandelar in quite a while, and that wouldn't be bad to go back to it another time. The big thing is Chandelar was really fun to go to when the limited format wasn't as compelling as cons.
Well, the limited format didn't exist basically because we were so played out from Orset and Triple and
Yeah,
Theros block.
Theros block. I'm 3 starting life.
Man, how good was Triple Theros compared to Theros block?
I enjoyed Triple Theros a lot. I played it a lot. I think the big thing is that Journey into Nick, no, Born of the Gods was set too. It's just such a was just such a non-set that having to pick packs from that was extremely painful. Yeah, it really did get worse with every set released. I actually liked Journey into Nyx. It was an interesting set. It had enough things
It
that
was
would have made it
okay.
but yeah.
They sort of stripped down your consistency though. Each one did because
Well,
it watered down your commons.
I'm sure cons will do the same thing when other.
Well, Cons is only getting this is going to be a stupid format. Remember?
I know it's cons con. It's second set. What's the second set called? It has a name.
Destiny Reborn or something.
Uh, Fate Reforged. Thank you. Somebody right on that. Yeah. So it's 1 pack of that and then 2 cons, and then the new set on the third one is 1 Fate Reforged and then 2 of that set. Oh, 2-0. We're moving in the third. Frif.
So let's try not to drop a game here.
If we can do the good old 6-0 at this, I would feel pretty good. Well, but that's not fixing the third set problem. That's literally just flipping your third and second set. You didn't fix anything.
Yeah, it's dumb. I don't like it.
Yeah. You printed Betrayers of Kamikawa. So
I know
Dylan
we're fighting
Star.
Big Steve.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, Tank lights you up, Lost. Now we fought Big Steve.
All right, we fought Big Steve. We're fighting Dylan Star.
Yeah, the tank lost. Did Scars have a third set problem? I liked New Phyrexia as far as like the limited perspective of it. It also had a lot of good cards, which colors like me liking the set, like from a constructed.
Kavanaugh, it's the 1-2-2 draft format has always been bad. Like I don't like it.
I will present Shadowmoor to you every time you say that, but
Yeah, and I'll say it every time. Shadowmoor is like a bad set that's fun to draft, and you
okay,
admit
that
that.
and then when you say that, I'll present Innistrad back to you. At which point you'll say you have no experience drafting Innistrad Ascension,
True.
and
But
that's where this conversation generally goes. And then we just both agree that, yeah, yeah,
I don't like it.
I
It's
know.
bad.
I stand by Innistrad as a format.
I guess I will too. I've seen it enough, I think. But
Yeah, it's fun. But here we go into the final Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon, yeah. But yeah, I think maybe we can do the 6-0. I would love it if the Green Machine could 6-0.
that would be very nice.
Without Plow Under or Stunted Growth, it's really hard to call this the Green Machine, but
We have Primal Command. This is interesting. No dorks, huh?
nope.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking there are mulligans that look better. I'm thinking I'm thinking there are mulligans that look better. I mean, like, this is safe-ish as a keep because it's like, okay, turn 2 Jeet, turn 3 Corsair, turn 4 like either equip or play Oracle, but for our
It's
deck,
like for our deck, it's kind of a bad
right,
hand.
well, like, yeah, that's the thing. This is borderline, and these are the hardest ones to decide on because equally possible I mulligan into like a one lander or something like that. There are hands
Our-
that look a lot worse than this on the mulligan. There are hands that look a lot better.
we are on the draw.
I think on the draw, then I'm going to go ahead and try this. If I was on the play, I would probably try to be a bit more aggressive.
Speaking of,
Right.
Awakening Zone is pretty good here, actually, I think. Okay, no Goblin Guide out of our opponent.
I'm not going to play the cheat. Keranos deck.
Ah. So what, Awakening Zone then?
Corsair is not bad either.
I was just looking at that Gaia's Cradle, but Corsair is also like advanced cards.
Let's see what happens. I'm going to attack. Yes, Charmander beats Bulbasaur, but Bulbasaur beats Squirtle. It's fine. Everything's okay. Snapcaster to just block.
I'm fine with this.
Interesting.
Yeah, Corsair over Zone also is something to consider in like, wait, why didn't Snapcaster Mage die? He didn't
Something went
block.
wrong.
Our opponent flashed in a Piker to do nothing. Let's play Corsair of Grufix.
What the hell just I'm sorry, I'm a little
Our opponent didn't block. He decided against it.
I'm playing Corsair
This-
Crucifix. Okay. Now we have land off the top, we have Gaia's Cradle. Yeah. My thought process here is that Corsair better wields this.
G-tape, yeah.
That's it. That's my entire thought process behind this over Awakening Zone. Awakening Zone is pretty sweet with Gaia's Cradle,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, like I have to assume in third round he knows what he's doing, but that play didn't make any sense, and I'm trying to parse it.
I'm wondering if he just forgot to block, or he didn't,
You know what,
like, if he
hold on.
goofed blocks.
Like when did he cast this?
On attacks.
On attacks, not on.
Hellrider.
You got it, bud.
He wants to deal a damage to us.
I have accepted my fate. I think this is G to Quip.
You can play Cradle or you can play Land Off Top.
Land off top is strong, but if I play Cradle, I'll be able to use Fauna Shaman on the turn.
You feel like shamaning off Oracle?
Shaman off Oracle to go grab anything. Like, go grab a. Yeah, do I want to Shaman off Oracle? Land off the top is pretty. You know what?
So we get to kill Snaps for free.
Mm-hmm. And I get to kill the Hellrider if it attacks by just blocking with Fauna Shaman if I want to.
They don't stack, but Oracle of Moldiah is also an explorer.
Right, like if I had multiple Oracles, they would. But Corsair doesn't allow me to play additional lands. That's the difference. I mean, also, like, what the hell do I care about Hellrider if I have, like, GT gaining me all this life? What, Keranos? Storm Breath.
Huh.
Okay, guys coming out of the gates. I mean, it's aggressive.
Do we kill snaps or do we?
No reason to. Thinking what my play here is.
We could produce 5 mana if we wanted to. Alright, not 5.
6 if we really wanted.
6. Yeah.
I could actually make more. I could.
You can start setting up for the tooth and nail turn.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I guess this means attack first. He's not killing me on blocks. I have a GT. Like, he can't kill me on blocks.
And there's no way in which he could do that. Okay. GT counter kills. Sorry, I'm just.
Screw that.
Pump.
+2/+2, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is 5 toughness. Like, I still have GT counters. Acceptable?
How many counters do we have on GT now? Courser's kind of covering it up.
We have 3 on it.
Maybe like play Rofalos. You were thinking about we cannot Fauna Shaman.
I was thinking about moving GT as well.
How much is yeah, we could have moved GT onto like Fauna Shaman or something.
Also, dumping my hand protects me against Storm Breath monstrosity or something. I mean, like, I'm not under any threat. And I'm Tooth and Nail Entwining next turn for basically tap 2 permanents. Literally, actually, this is 5 and 4. Fucking magic. Also, Pelucranos is on the top of my deck just in case I wanted that. Perforos.
Hey, that's a guy I respect.
Yeah.
So what are you tooth and nailing for, Eldrazi's?
Sundering Titan to get rid of lands, and so we're gonna go Rafellos +4. Ulamog.
Ulamog, I think. We can also turn Pelucranos into Kozilek.
Yeah, nobody ever lets me attack with this card.
Hornet Queen. Ah.
Okay, anyway.
Also, we could have turned Pelucranos into Kozilek. That's something we could have probably wanted to do. Pelucranos isn't good enough. We need Kozilek. Let's ship it back.
Like, what the hell do I even, like... What if we just do this? What if I just do that again?
I bring in Song of the Dryads for, like...
Perforos.
Any of his... Like, Perforos or...
I can't answer Perforos, actually.
Yeah. Well, I see Dorks and a tutor, so...
Yeah. Agreed. I see this interaction.
Hmm. If he's super rude here, he'll shock our dork in response.
Song of the Dryads into Sundering Titan? Hell yeah. Oh man, I can't pay for that. So the entire point of him miscalculating there is because basically at every point past this in the game, that card is bait, is blank.
Mm-hmm.
Boros Reckoner, huh?
That's a good card.
What to play? I could play Corsair, I could play Oracle, I can't play both.
Boros Reckoner reflects to controller, right? Or is it source?
Reflects to anything. Target.
Okay, so we can't block it, even if we play the Corsair Agrufix.
Alright, we're taking the hits.
I guess that makes Oracle and Moldiah stronger.
Yeah. Also, if there's just 2 land on top of my deck, you know. And Gary.
Hmm. We could just cast that.
I can cast that and Corsair next turn. Which is what I plan to do. So I'm taking
So
3.
Primal Command.
Yep. Primal Command, not bad. So no land on the top of my library. So we're going to go ahead and play Corsair Crewfix. Immediately gains me 2 life. I could Primal Command for a guy and then top of deck is Sulfur Falls.
Yeah, what guy do we want?
I have 8 mana here. I could Sundering Titan.
Sundering Titan seems strong.
Make sure that was the right mode. Okay. Let's try it. Mana Leak! Oh, man. So Gary wasn't resolving either.
That's okay then.
Beat down. Always is Sundering Titan, ain't it? Storm Breath, okay.
Okay. Hopefully there's 2 lands on top after this Elves of Deep Shadow. Oh.
I could draw 2 off Garrick.
Is that better than making a beast?
Beast chump blocks. Actually, yeah, you're right. Beast is better. So the idea behind Beast is that it forces him to like actually use his shit to attack it.
You're going to attack with your derogatory speaker?
Everybody in.
This is the hairiest it has been.
Yep.
So
I mean,
our
we're at
opponent-
13. It's possible he has ways to deal that 6 damage, you know. Big thing is Garrick is pretty threatening. I'll get to draw 16 cards next turn. I mean, that's the actual number of cards I would get to draw. So, you know what? Do Do I even bother? No. So Garrick's dead to the flyer. Serum Visions.
Ah, post combat.
Mm-hmm.
In the tank over card number 2.
Mm-hmm. 16 phantom points.
Top bottom.
Okay, important. Opponent has not played a land, so he won't be able to monstrosity next turn. Extremely important if I'm going to be using Kozilek.
Yeah, so we don't die.
Alright. Take a damage. Let's gain some life. I guess play fauna.
I hear that or GT, yeah.
Yeah, GTA isn't really worth the play if I don't have the lethal there. So my thought process behind leaving back Corsair is that my opponent's probably freaking dead next turn anyway, and I want to leave back enough blockers to not like get completely demolished if something goes horribly wrong. AKA like Hellrider would be a good entry into the something goes horribly wrong. Specifically, why I left Corsair back because it blocks effectively. Opponent has played a land, no paying life, good. Big issue, Boros Reckoner versus Kozilek. We don't want that.
Yeah, he could just kill us so that way.
Yes, we absolutely don't want that. Which might mean we get our opponent just leaving everybody at home.
I would attack with Storm Breath Dragon.
He's at 8. He needs enough blockers to actually survive the Kozilek trigger or the Boros Reckoner trigger. That's a problem. Like this triggers on damage. If this all hits him, he's at 8. Like he might just be dead anyway. To be entirely honest with you. And that's what he's considering by not attacking. I would love to draw
Oh, you're drawing Rofalos.
No, I would love to see Gaia's Cradle on top is I guess the real. Okay. So I have Fauna Shaman. Is there anything worth getting with that?
Could we monstrous Polukranos and kill Storm Breath Dragon immediately? That would be 8, 9. So yes.
Oh,
Ulamog.
Ulamog.
Okay.
Yo.
Ulamog.
Ulamog.
Ulamog attack. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking of Polukranos too, because we could fight down his Storm Breath Dragon, and then no, we just Ulamog, destroy target
Ulamog.
permanent.
It's also a shuffle.
Thank you, Kaz.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And Polukranos off the top. Okay.
Oh man. Yes, we get a free shuffle when we win, okay?
That is true. Watch him go force spike here.
I don't care. He probably bounces Kozilek.
Oh, Vince, you're returning Reckoner. We still attack.
No, it's probably bounce. It should be bounce Kozilek.
It looks. Oh,
Yeah, like if it's anything but bounce Kozilek, our opponent's making a bad mistake. Our opponent actually might kill us now. So here's the trick here. If he top decks a land, monstrous, 3 damage, 7. I'm dead.
oh no.
Mm-hmm. So does he have the land?
He's not windmill slamming it, which is what I would do.
Doesn't mean he doesn't have it. Until he does anything else, I'm assuming. Like, that is a
Yeah.
lethal attack. Sorry, casting Ulamog and tutoring and casting Ulamog left me a little bit low on mana.
Mm.
Slightly. Only slightly. Please cast whatever you're thinking of. We're just waiting. Shh. Nobody tell him. Don't let him know that he probably has lethal on us.
Oh,
What's that?
wait,
What's he got? Wait, no.
wait.
May!
Muldrifter!
Okay!
Hey!
Hey! Okay! Hey! There's the land he needed!
Okay, so now we attack, and then,
Well, first things first. Gain some life off the top of my library.
we can also, can we play Polukranos Fight Down Storm Breath?
I'm thinking Sundering Titan play equip Jeet.
That would let you kill Volcanic Island and Steam Vents. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Do we have any way of killing our own Sundering Titan? And now we attack.
Alright.
I wonder what 4 permanents he chooses. Lands? Okay.
my thought process with attacking with all the 2-power creatures is that every single one of them gets to attack for effectively free, because if he blocks with the 4/4, I can use 2 Mizawa's GT counters to kill it. There's still a hidden Stormbreath Dragon. Let's go ahead and answer that before it does anything stupid.
And
We got to
now,
annihilate! We got to annihilate our opponent!
okay, and now our opponent cannot win because he cannot play permanents fast enough for. Okay, now he realizes.
6-0.
Okay, didn't drop a game.
6-0. I was quite scared. He actually did have. I wonder if the card he scried to the bottom was a land.
Probably.
So.
He's probably playing that Stormbreath Dragon more like, the Lightning Dragon it kind of is, but.
Right. It does have an ability, and that ability is strong. So, yeah, that was the cube. I'm going to keep these Phantom points and not do another one tonight, because we need some.
Holiday Cube.
We're gonna need Holiday Cube, and this was a hell of a good note to go out on.
The Green Machine. It happened.
It's been a while since I've played the mono green. I don't know if it's the Green Machine. Basically, Stunted Growth was the card I associate with the Green Machine.
Oh, that's okay. The Sun and Growth Plow Under Primal Regrowth deck is Green Permissions.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that was strong.
It was vile. It was playing a Planeswalker and also playing like G to Quip on like turn 4 or turn 3.
Yeah. How about? I think my favorite was when I just took 9 mana turn 3s or 4s, like because those are reasonable.
Oh, when you have both Rofalos and Gaia's Cradle, it ain't hard.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks Zoo, thanks for all the skulls.
Ugh, the skulls.
Thanks for joining. Thanks Gnome for joining.
No problem.
I hope y'all enjoyed, and have a good night.
Thanks to Kaz for suggesting the Eldrazi.
Yeah. Shout out to Kaz. Good night, everybody.